Berkshire Hathaway Home Services sales executives for our video message of the week. All right, this week's message is entitled, Begin 2015 Ahead of the Pack. Yes, that time of year is here again. Time sure flies when you're having so much fun. You know what? Just is what it is. You know that old saying about time goes quicker as we get older? That is true. I can attest to that. All right, so here's what we need to do. We need to set up for 2015 because, like it or not, the activities you're doing today, all of these types of activities and business you're putting in, even if it closes in 2014, you're setting it up for this next year. So let's get started. I want to share with you just some thought processes around making budgeting for 2015 and setting up your year a little bit easier. I've also attached John Joseph's email that came out this weekend about setting up the new year or setting up for the new year, and he gave some great tips, some great specific feedback that I know will help you. All right, so here's my advice. First of all, start off with complete clarity about your whys. Guys, why are you working so hard? What do you want to accomplish? If you don't know these down pat, no one else does because they're all about you. They're all about what you want. Okay, why do you work so hard? I don't want you just thinking in general terms. I want specifics. And you know, I'm even going to go this next step further. Yes, you wrote them down, but do you look at them? Do you taste them every day? Do you smell them every day? Do you think about them all the time, every minute? That's what makes it happen. It becomes part of you. They're your whys. Make them part of you. I want you to have clarity on those. Now, the goal here is I want you to have your plan completed, okay, for 2015 and already starting to work it in 14 by October 15th. That gives you 30 days here to really start getting your plan put in place. And I want you to be intentional about it. Don't just put a plan together because you're supposed to put a plan together. Get serious about it. Get it clear. Be intentional and go, okay, you know what? I'm gonna really boost my last quarter of 2014 and start the ground running fast in 2015. And I'm gonna have it clear in my mind, know what I'm supposed to do, when I'm supposed to do it, and how I'm supposed to do it, starting ASAP. All right? So this whole plan has to be done by October 15th, 2014. Okay. I want to give you some aspects to start thinking about as you build the plan. Sometimes we get confused about, okay, the plan. What is that really about? Well, I see it about very few things. First of all, it should be about daily activities. What are you supposed to do from a day-to-day basis? Remember, we don't get caught up in trying to have a great month, great quarter, great year. We're focused on having a great day because we know those things will take care of themselves once we have a great day. Instead of thinking about hours, I want you to think about appointments. If you commit to one appointment per day, 5 days a week, great. Whatever your numbers are, fine. But I want you to have clarity. You come in and the goal is how am I meeting a new opportunity today? Be it a new buyer or a new seller. But I've got to be face-to-face. That's the appointment. A definition of an appointment is a face-to-face meeting with a new opportunity. Okay, be it buyer or seller. All right. And last but not least, or along these lines, and I know you've heard this like a broken record, is you got to know your numbers and stats. All right. If you want to affect something in a big way, all right, then you've got to know where you are today. You can't know where you're going if you don't know where you are right now. Know your stats, know your numbers, know where they are now, and know where you want to go and have them in your mind. So when you see something along the lines of, average sales price or your conversion rates, your pricing effectively, are you pricing your listings effectively? Know these types of stats in your mind because you look at them often enough and that will be a big help. All right? Measure monthly. Okay? What I want you to do is every single month, I want you to have kind of a benchmark that you know that you're on track. It's helping ensure that you stay on pace. Even blend in a why every single month and to say, okay, what's my mini why for this month that I'm going to make sure that I accomplish? All right? It helps on an ongoing basis keeping you on track. And last but not least, do this as a group or do it with an accountability partner. Use your mastermind group. You don't have to do this alone. Every one of us are in the same boat, even me from a company standpoint, even your managers from a brand standpoint. We all have to do the same exercise. So as you do this, get some of the other sales executives together and say, listen, instead of working each of our plan alone, let's work a plan together and let's hold each other accountable. All right? And this definition of holding you accountable doesn't mean all the time that that person will love that you're holding them accountable. Many times they will. Okay, people appreciate that. But if they don't and you're pushing, that's what they need. Make sure it's no, you committed to an appointment today. Get it done. I don't want to hear any other excuses. Help them. They may need that little kick in the pants to say, you know what? My mindset got off track. You're right. I got to get my appointment done. Let me do that. All right? That's big help. Get your plan done by October 15th. Have a great week, everybody. Be productive, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.